What's going on, guys? Welcome back to hashtag GSM4GM Season 3, Episode 95 here in WWE 2K24 MyGM Mode. I'm Graham GSM Matthews. Hope you guys are doing well. This is Survivor Series 2006, and we have an amazing card on tap. CM Punk taking on arch nemesis MVP. Gunther addressing the audience. What's next for the Intercontinental Champion? LA Knight calls out Shawn Michaels. Wasn't really a fan of the fact that, he attacked Damian Priest, and not really a fan of his actions as of late. So it's going to be Damian Priest versus Shawn Michaels here tonight after Damian Priest was blamed by Shawn Michaels for not advancing in that WWE Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. So they go one-on-one here tonight. Seth Rollins, yes, defending his WWE Championship in the mid-card of this show. We have hotter matches than this. But he is taking on the #1 contender, the formerly winless Big E. Looking forward to that one. Tiffany Stratton calls out Rhea Ripley before the #1 contenders triple threat match coming up on SmackDown next week. Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso once again calling out Solo Sikoa and Big E. Will probably get that tag team match regardless of whether Big E is WWE champion or not this coming week on SmackDown. John Cena and Bronson Reed finally taking their feud to new heights in an ambulance match tonight. That's going to be sick. These other matches are just regular matches. Then in the main event, Becky Lynch defending the WWE Championship against Roxanne Perez once again. But this time, Charlotte Flair returning to WWE, to SmackDown specifically, and serving as the special guest referee. And who will she aid? We'll find out. Obviously, I put her aiding Becky Lynch, but we'll find out in due time. So that is the show. We're going to be watching all the matches because we have no interference. So if this goes over an hour, we'll extend the episode. But I think beyond that, we are good to go. So let's get into it. Confirm booking. I think everything's good. I'm just kind of... I'm always fucking... what's it called? Paranoid that I'm pressing something wrong or whatever. But we have the arena. We should be good. All right, confirm booking. Let's get into it. We are in Green Bay, Wisconsin tonight. No Mr. Kennedy sightings, unfortunately. I know I say that a lot. All right, let's get into it. CM Punk versus MVP. Nothing on the line here. No special stipulation match. Just two guys looking to duke it out after they were both involved in a #1 contenders triple threat match. It's part of the aforementioned WWE title #1 contenders tournament. And MVP calling out Punk. Both men failed to advance in the tournament. But MVP's a big shit talker. And he's coming off wins over Dragon Lee, among other people here on SmackDown. CM Punk has yet to win a match on pay-per-view by pinfall since winning the WWE Championship. On pay-per-view. That was almost 2 years ago at this point. So we'll see if he can get the job done here tonight. He did beat Finn Balor in their match a couple of months ago, but that was by countout. He also beat Balor by pinfall on SmackDown. But like I said, MVP holding the fact over his head that Punk has not won by pinfall on pay-per-view. And Punk immediately going for something. MVP getting out of it pretty quickly there. MVP coming over from the Raw roster earlier on in the year. Top star over on the Red brand. Coming over to SmackDown, engaging in a feud with Dragon Lee, who he ultimately beat. Lost to Dragon Lee on pay-per-view and cost him the Intercontinental Championship. CM Punk also an opportunity at Gunther's Intercontinental Championship and fell short a couple of months back after Finn Balor cost him that opportunity. Both men looking to claw their way to WrestleMania, whether it be against each other or fighting for gold. CM Punk is a former WWE champion. Of course, as I mentioned, winning that title on WrestleMania 2004, 2 years ago, and has yet to reach those same heights since. MVP going to work on Punk with these repeated punches. MVP, I believe, was also involved. What other feud was he involved with? Was he feuding with anyone before that? He did have a very good match with Rollins a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown. He mostly just feuded with Dragon Lee. I'm looking at my results to make sure MVP wasn't involved in another feud. Dragon Lee no longer on SmackDown. He got traded for Damian Priest, who's already making quite the name for himself on Friday nights by feuding with Shawn Michaels, a former WWE champion. Punk going to the outside with a great suicide dive onto MVP. And it's all about momentum, building their way to WrestleMania for all of these individuals, men and the women. Stack card on tap tonight. Now, in a non-2K4 or 2K24 related note, do want to mention this. I think I had said this on the stream last Saturday, so I'll mention it again here. I am hoping to get a copy of 2K25. Keeping the tradition alive of doing 2K gameplay here on the channel. We did it with 2K22, 2K23, 2K24, of course, obviously. Hoping to keep that going with 2K25 and GM mode, keeping the canon going as well. Nice Fisherman suplex and recover that from MVP, but unsuccessful. So what I'm hoping to do, we're going to kick off 2K25 GM mode if I can get the game, which I'm hoping to. If I do, I'm hoping to kick off GM mode, most likely just continuing what we've been doing here in the game for the last couple of years. Going back to 1 episode a week, most likely, and as opposed to doing 4 full years of GM mode here in 2K, in 2K25, we'll just do 2 years, the weekly episodes and whatnot. But anyway, so that won't start until April, because by the time we wrap up 2K24 GM mode, it's going to be the end of March. I would typically start it around WrestleMania time, but Mania is so much later this year, and the game comes out earlier than Mania, that we're not going to coincide with Mania. I will wrap up 2K24 by late March. We'll start 2K25, ideally GM mode, by early April. But before then, though, what I'm hoping to do, maybe not this coming Saturday, just because I'll very likely be busy this coming Saturday, but what I'm hoping to do is do a playthrough of 2K25 and go live for the game. Oh, there's playmaker there from MVP. This could be it. I'll get back to that in a moment. Got the quick cover. 2. And a kick out of 2 from Punk. But anyway, looking to do a playthrough of 2K25 here on the channel before we do GM mode. Oh, going for something. MVP misses, but Punk reverses with the Anaconda Vice. Punk locking in that Anaconda Vice, looking to choke out MVP, who breaks it up with repeated knee shots to the back of Punk's skull. So what I'm hoping to do is 2 things. 1, oh, Punk picking up MVP, reversing whatever he had in store there and connecting with the go-to-sleep, falling on top of MVP. 1, 2, there it is! CM Punk finally wins by a pinfall on pay-per-view. Nice win there for Punk. That's how you make a fucking name for yourself on the road to WrestleMania. CM Punk looking to punch his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania, perhaps, or at least making it to Mania. Will MVP continue to be a thorn in the side? We will soon see. But a big win for CM Punk here tonight. Great match between the two. Feud grows. So we might continue this. I don't know. It kind of depends on what we have in store for these guys. I'm not sure yet. I am not sure. Gunther's promo successful. 4,500 fans. New fans. That's perfect. So we will watch this match. All right, perfect. So like I said, we will probably do a playthrough of 2K25, non-GM mode stuff. One of these Saturdays, whether it be next Saturday or the Saturday after that. I like the idea of doing it Saturday. Sunday, I definitely can. I'm going to a wedding this coming Sunday, so I can't do it then. Maybe Saturday, probably not. Might have to save it for the next Saturday, the subsequent Saturday. But, you just, follow the socials. You'll see. If I go live, you'll be notified, obviously, if you're subscribed and you have the notifications on, you'll find out when I'm going live. But what I'm also hoping to do when we start a 2K25 GM mode at some point, what I would like to do is go live with these shows. Not twice a week, but just once a week. Most likely on Wednesdays. So we would scrap the 2K episodes, the 2K24, 25, whatever episodes on Sundays, and we would largely just go live on Wednesdays doing GM mode. And I think getting input from you guys as far as watching the matches and what matches I should book and shit like that, I feel like would be a lot of fun. So, a lot to look forward to here on the channel. That's going to be coming up in April. So stay tuned for that. Priest immediately going for the cover after kicking the shit out of Shawn Michaels, nearly getting a 2 count. The Heartbreak Kid kicks out at 2. What a year Shawn Michaels has had since rejoining the SmackDown roster, having his first pay-per-view match back exactly 1 year ago at Survivor Series. A man that formerly held the Intercontinental Championship in our rookie year. Priest taking out Shawn Michaels. What a great fucking move from a man of his size. Yeah, Shawn Michaels originally here on SmackDown in 2001. Held the Intercontinental Championship at that point, coming back last year after 4 years away. and beating CM Punk in a great match at Survivor Series. Beating CM Punk again at WrestleMania in a great last man standing match. Having that instant classic with John Cena at Backlash. Another instant classic in the WWE Championship triple threat match. I believe at Payback that was. And Shawn firing up your patented sequence of maneuvers, laying out Priest. And he goes for the cover. Referee taking too long to count that cover, and he kicks out before he even gets a 1 count. That's entirely the referee's fault. But yeah, Michaels winning the WWE Championship and then losing the championship on the subsequent show to Seth Rollins, the now champion, former champion. And that's kind of the curse, right, of the WWE title. It has changed hands in every single pay-per-view for the last year. Starting at Survivor Series a year ago when Randy Orton beat Roman Reigns for the belt, where he kicked there from Priest. So that is like 5 or 6 straight shows with WWE title changes. Can Rollins break the curse tonight when he takes on Big E, who's riding a wave of momentum? Oh man, Priest immediately went for Michaels there. Nice kick to the back there.
And Michaels just got rattled, making this even more of an uphill battle. Yeah, a man of Damian's size.
Oh, Michaels right back to his feet. You can always count on this man for show stealers on every single pay-per-view he competes on, whether it's against Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Seth Rollins. Shawn Michaels is the MVP of these pay-per-views, and someone I am eagerly anticipating keeping around, if possible. Great crossbody there on a Priest.
Absolutely throwing all caution to the wind. Spitting in the
proving why he missed absolutely nothing, showing no signs of ring rust despite 4 years away from SmackDown. Going to pull the arm out of the socket there from Priest. Repeated kicks. We've seen our fair share of count-out wins here on pay-per-view, so Michaels might be looking for something similar here. If he can win by count-out, he doesn't give a shit. As long as he gets the job done. Chucking Priest to the outside ground now. And dropping that elbow. Another kick. Targeting that arm. And again, we're up to a 6 count. Michaels has to continue this assault and quickly get back in the ring so he doesn't lose this match. This is a man driven to insanity following his loss to the WWE Championship, not able to advance to the next stage of that #1 Contenders tournament. Well, Priest actually reversing here, laying out Michaels with a clothesline. Priest has to get back in. And up to a 9 count. Shawn Michaels barely makes it back in. That was very close on both men's parts. Priest looking to show off, probably not too smart. Michaels takes advantage. Nearly had a count-out win for one of those men. And Michaels with a Hurricane Rana. Picking up Priest back to his feet. Has the lockup. Ooh, right into the foot, right into the foot. Right into the knee, rather. Michaels going to the top rope now. What's he looking for? Oh, he's setting up Damian for something. Another crossbody, this time Priest. Did his homework, connects, or rather catches him. And again, Priest with whatever the fuck you would call that. High risk, high reward, indeed. Priest back in control. Nice big boot with those long legs from Priest. Pulling the arm right out of the socket.
Can't lift anyone at that shoulder. It keeps getting worked on.
And Priest throwing Michaels back inside the ring. Michaels, great. Oh! Going for that back elbow. Knocks out the referee by accident. Could take advantage. Now these two exchanging blows while the referee's down. Boom. Oh, Priest catching it. Strike of his own. Michaels potentially busting open Damian Priest. Nice drop kick. Referee back to his feet now. As Priest falls to the corner. Michaels waiting for Priest in the nice clothesline. And he looks like he's setting up that sweet chin music that has won him a number of matches, and he misses. Priest moves out of the way. And he's got Michaels. Oh, man, what a move. He pins Michaels. What a win this would be for Priest. And he kicks out at 2.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Damian Priest looking to put the Heartbreak Kid away. Oh, going for a clothesline. Shawn Michaels gets out of it with the sweet chin music out of nowhere. Falls on top of Priest. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. What a win for Shawn Michaels. Great fucking finishing sequence there. Man, I wish you could watch a replay of that. Fantastic. Michaels setting up the sweet chin music mere moments ago. Priest getting out of the way, laying out Shawn Michaels with a bro Derek of sorts, only getting a 2 count, a very close 2 count, mind you. And before Priest could connect with that choke slam, Shawn Michaels getting out of it, evading that offense, and landing a sweet chin music of his own. Fucking fantastic. Shawn Michaels picks up a big win over the SmackDown newcomer here tonight. And LA Knight not exactly fond of Shawn Michaels' recent actions. He's going to call out Shawn Michaels for a match, first time ever, on SmackDown, coming up next week. Now it's time for our WWE Championship matchup between Seth Rollins and Big E. No heel here, just a battle of baby faces. Seth Rollins looking to break the streak of new champions crowned on consecutive pay-per-views. It would mark the first pay-per-view, I believe, since Fastlane 2005, over a year. We had the championship change hands at Survivor Series last year, WrestleMania, Backlash, Payback, Fastlane. We'll see if tonight gets added to that list. We could skip all these scenes, of course. Looking forward to this match. Big E immediately taking advantage with a running clothesline on Rollins. Big E joining free agency, or entering SmackDown from free agency just mere months ago. And he was a guy when he first got brought in, didn't really seem like he would be much more than just a utility player here on SmackDown, losing to pretty much everyone that he faced off against, whether it was Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, and then proving everyone wrong by pinning those, or not pinning necessarily, but he did pin Jimmy Uso, beating both of those individuals and Solo Sikoa, so the entire bloodline past and present here on SmackDown, winning a fatal 4-way match to earn this opportunity. Before that, winning a triple threat match. And now getting his first ever shot at the WWE Championship here tonight. Now, he could walk away the new champ if he is able to beat Rollins in this matchup, and he can continue the offense as he has so far. These two do certainly have a mutual respect for one another, but that's not going to stop Rollins or Big E from giving it their all, putting forth a strong effort to ensure they walk away with the prestigious prize here tonight.
Out of the ring, what's his plan here?
Oh, going for the leg. Big E gets out of it, kicks the back of Rollins' leg there. Going for a clothesline, and Rollins reverses with a suplex onto the outside.
Rollins with the wrist trapped.
Ooh, nice running knee there to Big E. That ripcord knee. And as we've learned in the past, a countout win for either individual could result in the championship changing hands. Obviously, if Rollins wins by countout, he retains the championship anyway. But we have seen championships change hands on countouts. Look no further than Backlash, when LA Knight knocked off Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. It was by countout. He has yet to actually pin Gunther by pinfall. And Rollins kind of needs to find his mojo again. Going for the cover and a kick out at 1.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before 2.
Ooh, man. It's clubbing blows from Big E. Rollins is coming off a loss in the champion versus champion match to Gunther a couple of weeks ago, current Intercontinental Champion. He was also pinned by Roman Reigns in a tag team match that we did not watch. I'm just kind of making up the part that Roman pinned Rollins. But Roman and Jimmy Uso did beat Rollins and Big E in tag team action on Friday's SmackDown. Rollins and Big E unable to coexist and pull away the victory. Rollins, great reversal there. He might have Big E right where he wants him. Flips him over. In the kick right to the chest. Going in for the cover. 1, 2. This is a 2 count.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
Ooh, nice.
The challenger eating up some damage.
Seth possibly testing the limits of his opposition.
And he goes for it again. This time, again, another kick right to the face, not even the chest. As Big E rolls to the outside. Smart ring awareness on the part of Big E. And Big E has Rollins up on his shoulders. Face first right in the turnbuckle post.
He deflects it right back.
And Rollins, he's got the pedigree set up and he connects. This could be it. Pinning Big E. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2 from Big E. Thankfully, this match is not over yet. But he might be looking at that curb stomp. He is setting Big E up in the corner. What's he thinking here? Oh, nice. Off the top rope and the knee right to the face. And there it is. The curb stomp onto Big E. Thanks for coming, Big E. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins in a short and sweet matchup, breaking the aforementioned curse, able to retain the WWE Championship here tonight, seemingly earning the opportunity to walk into WrestleMania as the WWE Champion. Big win for Seth Rollins here tonight. We should soon find out. An okay match from these two. Yeah, it was kind of brief. I mean, honestly, a 2.5-star match isn't bad considering there's babyface versus babyface. And I'm glad we did not end with that. Good promo from Tiffany. And now it's time to watch the ambulance match. Let's get into it. Yeah, we should find out fairly soon what the WWE title match at WrestleMania is going to be. I'm not quite certain myself, honestly. We're not going to continue Big E and Rollins, obviously. Big E lost clean tonight. Punk did beat MVP. So, I don't know. That's something to consider. MVP, or rather Punk, did walk into WrestleMania 2 years ago as the #1 contender and left WrestleMania the new WWE Champion. I think we might do the Mania match. Here comes Cena. No pop. Interestingly enough. Here comes the ambulance being backed into the arena. Here we go. These matches do tend to take a while, so I am just putting down the controller. I'm expecting to just enjoy this match with the rest of you guys. Obviously, we don't play in the matches. I simply just spectate. I simply just sit and watch. Bronson Reed picking up Cena over his shoulders. Great gorilla press there from Reed. But yeah, I don't really have any concrete plans for Mania, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what we're going to do.
Practically never-ending blows coming at
Reed rolling to the outside.
Look at this.
But obviously, we will have a much better idea of what WrestleMania is going to look like after tonight. We do know that since Roman and Jimmy Uso are not in action this show, I'm pretty sure, Roman going back after Rollins would make sense, to be fair. I feel like the Mania match is Solo and Roman. We've been building towards that all year. We've done Roman and Solo twice. Nice move there from from Cena onto Bronson Reed. We're definitely going to do the tag team match next week with Roman and Jimmy, the Bloodline, collectively, against Big E and Solo. We've been waiting to do that match for a while. We kind of got interrupted with Big E becoming #1 contender and all 4 guys actually advancing to the finals of that tournament. So we were unable to do the match. But I think that's the match that we headline SmackDown with next week. And, we'll probably watch that match. I'll give it a Stepperooski of some sort. Nice shovel there from Cena, burying Reed, if you will. Yeah, well, I guess we'll figure it out. Kind of depends who wins this match as well. Because remember, whoever loses this match is automatically injured and off the show for 3 fucking weeks. So if Reed loses, he's gone. He's not being factored into Mania at all. Because at one point I was kind of considering maybe we could do Gunther and Reed. I feel like that'd be cool. Even though it would necessarily be heel versus heel, I feel like that'd be a very good match. But I kind of want Cena to win this. You know, Cena wants his vengeance. Nice crossbody, I should say, there from John Cena.
Yeah, that was that hustle of Cena he's always talking about.
You know, it kind of depends. I don't know. Shawn Michaels also won his match tonight.
Oh no, getting in position.
Bronson Reed looking to choke out Cena. I mean, it will only do so much damage because you still have to throw your opponent into the ambulance. And we've done a few of these matches, at least one. I know we had one with Baron Corbin and Randy Orton a few years ago that was pretty good. And I believe we did a second one soon after. I want to say Punk and Breaker. Did we not do Punk and Breaker in an ambulance match? I feel like we did. And Punk won.
Getting an up close and personal.
I think we've always done these matches at Survivor Series. I want to say they're always the blow-off at Survivor Series. Cena throwing Reed right into the ambulance. I don't know if enough damage has been done for Cena to put Reed away, but we'll find out in mere moments here. Looking to shut the door. Will he be successful? And he's not. Reed powers out. Can't even get the first door shut. Reed picking up Cena. Face first, right into the mat. You know, there's something to be said about whoever wins this match potentially moving on and being considered for a championship shot with Michaels and with Punk.
Oh, that got turned around.
Michaels and, you know, Rollins kind of finished their feud. You know, they had a rubber match. That was their rubber match, and Rollins won clean. So, I don't know. I don't really love the idea of Michaels going back after the championship. We never did finish the feud between Cena and Michaels. They had that amazing first match at Backlash, and they were both involved in the triple threat. And the whole idea was that Shawn Michaels was so scared of Cena, especially after losing him at Backlash a few months ago, earlier on in the year, that he kind of hired Bronson Reed as his hired gun, as his heavy, as his bodyguard, to target Cena and ensure that he did not beat Rollins in that #1 contenders match a few months ago on SmackDown. So Cena still does have unfinished business with Shawn Michaels that we could soon revisit. Again, we'll find out here tonight, or we'll find out after tonight, actually. If Bronson Reed beats Cena, then Cena's out of WrestleMania. So he's going to miss 3 weeks, and that means you're back on the go-home show, but what the fuck are you going to build towards at that point, you know what I mean?
We've seen the sledgehammer many times before, and it has never...
Oh, he's got the sledgehammer to Cena, using it on Bronson Reed. Nice sledgehammer right to the gut. And the monkey flip to go along right with it. Nice double axe handle, or whatever the fuck you call it there to Reed.
Measured up
and that 5-knuckle shuffle of sorts.
He can still get the job done.
And a fist there from Cena right to the face of Bronson Reed. He's setting him up for something. He's scouting and picks him up right into the attitude adjustment, but Bronson Reed actually amazingly managing to work his way out of the maneuver, picking up Cena right over his shoulders. Face first onto the barricade. Oh, that sledgehammer right into the back, and again to the back of the head. Bronson Reed doing that damage. Possibly looking for another weapon, and he is. We've seen sledgehammers, we've seen shovels, and now we've got a chair incorporated into the mix. And a nice chair shot there from Reed. And Cena gets out of it. Nice crossbody. Cena's had a very fun rookie year in WWE so far as a member of the SmackDown roster. Prior to this year, he had never been a part of the SmackDown roster here in our canon GM mode. I know we used him in 2K22, but I'm talking in 2K23, 2K24. We were never able to use Cena. This is our first year having Cena on the show, and he's been an amazing asset so far. First feuding with Shawn Michaels and now Bronson Reed in recent months. And these two going back and forth for months. It all culminates tonight in a very heated ambulance match. And I believe their first singles match, too. I don't think they had a match prior to this point. Cena throwing Reed into the back of the ambulance. He's going to have to do more than this, but it'll settle for now. Throwing Reed back in there. Reed, of course, stopping him. Oh, he's able to get one door closed. Can he shut the second door? Cena could put this thing away right here, right now, and he does not. Reed powering out.
And the match continues.
Reed cannot connect with that tsunami splash. Unless it's jumping off the top rope, potentially off the top of the ambulance. That would be quite the sight to see. Nice punch there from Cena. Back of the elbow there from Bronson Reed to Cena.
Working on their arm.
Reed looking for something, and he gets out of it. Cena reverses. Can he connect this time with the attitude adjustment? And he does. How is Reed back to his feet before Cena? Reed's a fucking monster, man. What the fuck? He picks up Cena with the suplex. That damage was done, but Bronson Reed said, I can fucking take it. He's got Cena up into the air raid crash. Jesus Christ, I believe the air raid crash, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I think that's off the top rope, I'm not sure. But he's picking up Cena now, potentially into a power bomb. And he throws him into the back of the ambulance. Cena stops him, kicks Reed off. And he gets Reed into the back of the ambulance.
Completely defenseless right now.
Come on, Cena. And there he goes. The perfect time to do this would have been right after that attitude adjustment. Had Cena been able to capitalize earlier. He has one door closed. Can he shut the second door? He's close. He's close. Oh, he doesn't do it. Reed powering out at the final moment. Oh my God, Cena going to the top of the ambulance, utilizing everything he can in his environment to put Reed away. Oh, a beautiful splash. Cena actually connects on top of Bronson Reed. Holy shit. How often do we see Bronson Reed, or rather Cena, go airborne? Now throwing Reed back into the ring. Oh my God, that would have been a prime opportunity to potentially put him away again. Talk about Cena going airborne for the second time in under a minute with that 5-0 shuffle off the top rope. Amazingly done. Now locking in the STF. Looking to make this man pay for all the misery he has caused him over the months. Reed tapping out, but it does not matter. You saw the visible tap out there from Bronson Reed getting chucked over the top rope by Cena. But again, it doesn't matter. Cena saluting the fans. I believe Cena causing Reed his soul, or giving Cena rather, Reed causing Cena to get beaten for the first time and only time on SmackDown. Oh, that chair shot right to the face. Cena holding nothing back. But Bronson Reed takes advantage on top of the chair. Another set out axe driver, as Corey Graves called it. Thank you, Corey. I called it an air raid crash, but I guess that's probably more accurate. Reed again looking to set him up and throw Cena in the back of the ambulance. And this time he connects. This time he actually connects with the powerbomb. Reed can close the door on Cena.
Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
He's looking to put Cena in the way, and he's got one door. Bronson Reed could win this despite all the punishment he is taking so far. He could win this match. It puts Cena away, and he does. No, he can't. Cena, as the doors close, Cena gets out. Nice punch there from Cena, letting his revenge for Reed get the best of him. His thirst for vengeance. Cena throwing Reed into the back of the ambulance, looking to put this man away. He's got one door closed, one door to go. Will this be it? Cena has the door. Can he do it? No, Reed powers out. What's it going to take to put this man away? Bronson Reed has Cena. Face first right into the apron. What a statement this would send. A statement it would make, the message it would send if Reed's able to beat Cena here tonight. As I mentioned, Cena's suffering, I believe, one singles loss in his entire time here on SmackDown, that being to Seth Rollins. And Reed breaking the kendo stick over Cena's leg. Cena right back to his feet. And he might stop Reed, but he can't. Reed jumps off the top. Throwing Cena to the outside. The only loss that Cena has endured so far in SmackDown was at the hands of Seth Rollins, but the only reason why Rollins won was because Bronson Reed got involved. What is this man thinking? What the fuck is he thinking? Holy shit. Holy shit, the tsunami splash on Cena connects! Oh my god! That tsunami splash murdering John Cena right off of the ambulance. Will it be enough to put Cena away is the question now. Cena's locked and loaded in. He's going to try to stop Reed. Will he be successful? He has one door shut. This could be it. Reed putting the exclamation point on this rivalry. And this time he is not successful. Cena again getting out of it. That tsunami splash was insane, man. That was fucking crazy. Holy shit. Cena back into the ring. That chair shot to Reed. Oh, going for that chair shot. And he missed. Reed. He's got Cena up, looking to throw him potentially to the outside. Cena gets out of it. Beautiful here. Great shoulder block there from Cena. This is signature Cena. Going for that clothesline. He misses. Oh, boom! There's that back body drop. Picking Reed up, throwing him to the outside.
Taking this to the floor. Measured up.
And the five-knuckle shuffle. There's the finish of what we were seeing in the ring just a moment ago. And he's got Reed up. Can he connect this time? With an attitude adjustment on the floor, and he does. But Cena's got to get back to his feet. He is almost as injured as Reed is. This time getting back to his feet before Reed. He can't give Reed a chance to retaliate. Throwing him into the ambulance. Come on, Cena, come on. No, Reed reverses. He's got Cena on his shoulders in a face-forward slam. That running senton, my God. And now a bat. Reed bashing Cena with a bat. Is he even hitting him? I don't think he's hitting him. I think he thinks that he's hitting him. He's got to, like, fucking move. This is embarrassing. There we go. Cena moved. Cena helped him out. Cena helped himself get hit. Throwing Reed now to the back of the ambulance. He's got to get him in, and he does. Can he get the first door shut? And he can. Can he get the second door shut? Even if he gets it shut, will Bronson Reed break his way back out, as we've seen already? And he does! Wait! Cena wins! Cena wins! He does indeed get that second door shut. Cena extinguishing, exorcising the demon that is Bronson Reed. Amazing match, rivalry complete. All right, I like that outcome. Cena really should have won there, and I'm glad he did. Reed gone from SmackDown for the foreseeable future. Fun match, though. I thought those two had a really, really good match. Didn't drag on for way longer than it should have, either. New feud, so. We will do that tag team match on SmackDown coming up. That'll be this week on SmackDown. So on SmackDown this coming week, I think we'll do Shawn Michaels and LA Knight. That's been announced. Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, and Tiffany Stratton. They've all been going back and forth, or back, forth, over the last number of weeks. So it'll be Ripley, Bliss, and Stratton on SmackDown to determine the next number one contender for the Women's World Championship. Or rather, the WWE Women's Championship. As well as a tag team Extreme Rules match. Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso, collectively known as the Bloodline, against Solo Sikoa and Big E. Let's skip all the
introducing the challenger from
all this stuff. A lot of scenes to skip. Here we go. Charlotte Flair looking weird at that show with that referee shirt on. Becky taking the fight to Roxanne Perez right out of the gate. Has her right on her shoulders. No shortage of history, rather, between these two women. This is the big rubber match, actually. Big rubber match between these two. Charlotte is not making the cover. She didn't even bother to cover her.
That was completely unnecessary.
Why did Charlotte not even bother to make the cover? I thought she was coming back as a babyface. Maybe not.
She anticipated that one.
Well, Becky going for something to miss.
Stomping down.
So this feud goes back a couple of years ago to the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, I believe. Becky Lynch had a shot of the WWE Women's Championship at that point in time, held by Roxanne Perez. And there was interference, actually, that prevented Becky Lynch from winning that match, I believe, from either Tegan or Liv. I'd have to look back in the archives, but Roxanne Perez that night walked out the WWE Women's Champion. While we're here, let me look back.
The challenger's looking shaken. Some dominant offense there from the one and only man.
That was a while ago. Oh, Roxanne, like a fucking right out of a cannon, like to Becky Lynch.
Explosion occurring ringside.
Bayley defeated Perez to win the vacant title. That was a while ago.
Oh, caught by the back elbow.
Bayley was champion. I'm looking back on my notes here.
Delivering the suplex. The Van Goat of WWE daring her opponent
Roxanne
to
won
rise
the
to her level.
championship. Roxanne was gone. Roxanne. Okay, so it's Survivor Series, actually. This is a Survivor Series rematch. At Survivor Series last year, I guess. It feels like it was a lot longer ago, but at Survivor Series last year, Roxanne defeated Becky Lynch. Or no, it was 2 years ago. Actually, I have no fucking clue. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure this is
You can't say she wasn't impartial.
I have season 3 written down here, but that means that just means it was it's 2K24. But anyway, I think it was Survivor Series 2 years ago. Roxanne Perez beat Becky Lynch to retain the WWE Women's Championship following a run-in from Tegan Knox. And then when Becky Lynch finally got the belt back at WrestleMania earlier this year, she wanted to beat Roxanne Perez and avenge that loss at Backlash. And this is the big pay-per-view rematch between the two women. Becky going for a leg drop and missed. Roxanne Perez, a multi-time WWE Women's Champion. She's beaten some of the very best over the years. She's been a day oneer here on SmackDown. Charlotte now making the cover, 2 count. Kick out at 2. Charlotte returned to the SmackDown, and since day one, a lot of history with both of these women. Roxanne! With a beautiful pop rocks and a Becky Lynch, just a 1 count.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this
Roxanne may not be happy with how long it took for Charlotte to make that cover. And just a 2 count. Kind of a fast count there, but she did make the count nonetheless, did Charlotte Flair. But when Becky Lynch was in her initial run as WWE Women's Champion, she did actually win a triple threat match involving Charlotte Flair, took the title from her specifically, and beat Charlotte Flair on SmackDown soon after to retain that championship. She beat Charlotte and Bianca in separate singles matches to retain that title. It was soon after Mania that year, and what would that have been, 2002? That she lost the championship after not being drafted by SmackDown, getting injured, whatever the story was.
The champ looking out of sorts. This is where
So Charlotte Flair may not be too happy about the fact that it was Becky who beat her for that belt. Charlotte Flair, one of the last times she was here on SmackDown, she beat Roxanne Perez. Roxanne and her have exchanged the championship multiple times. Roxanne beat Charlotte to win the WWE Championship, and Charlotte Flair beat Roxanne to get the championship back at WrestleMania 2001. Roxanne going for a DDT there. Becky Lynch getting out of it. Nice punch. She's setting up Roxanne for the manhandle slam with the cover. Charlotte, 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch retains. Roxanne may feel that Charlotte Flair cost her that championship there. Charlotte with the mutual respect for Becky Lynch. I like that finish, though, because they want Rhea Ripley. I'm going to, spoiler alert, book her to win that triple threat match on SmackDown this coming week. At WrestleMania, we have 2 matches locked in. Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley, most likely, for the WWE Women's Championship. The first time ever on pay-per-view that we've done that match. Legendary match, 5 stars, holy shit. And then Charlotte and Roxanne in a WrestleMania rematch from 4 or 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Is it 5 years? Yeah, I guess it would have been. 5 years ago. Anyway, that was crazy. Not an amazing match by any means, but it was in terms of the ratings that we got from it, so definitely the right main event. We made the right call on that front. Really good ratings overall. 2 complete rivalries as well. Almost $200,000 and almost 117,000 new fans. Not bad, brother, not bad. The XP shit I never really use. We are still on top with 6 total trophies. Not bad. I think we were at 5. And I think because we got the fan thing, like the charity promo thing rather, that's why we were able to win a trophy. So anyway, as far as trading goes, I think we're good. I don't really think there's anyone to trade. We're so close to Mania. Who would we even trade anyway? Yeah, we have more than enough options for our main event at WrestleMania. Imagine we get Dragon Lee back. Yeah, there's really nothing. Let's see. I always got to look just in case, but I don't really think there's anyone worth bringing in so close to Mania. Unless we get this amazing offer from one of the 2 brands. Let's end trading. I don't really care to trade any one of my guys or girls. What the fuck is this? $27,000 for Brandon the Dark. Did he not just main event their Raw pay-per-view? He's only worth $32,000. Who cares? No, absolutely not. Why the fuck do I want that guy? Now, if it was someone of name value, then maybe. They want to trade, Paul Heyman does, Dexter Lumis and Eve Torres and $68,000 for Damian Priest and Alexa Bliss. No. That's not a fair deal. Alright, that's the end of the trading. Albuquerque, New Mexico tonight. Roxanne says, Flair is a referee. She's a total joke and made sure I lost despite having the better of the match. I want to face off against her within the next 3 weeks and hand her a lesson that she won't forget. That's fine. I think we'll do the match in Mania, but we could do a match between them first on SmackDown and then build to a step match in Mania. So I like that. Mess with Perez, you pay the price. Paul Heyman says, you better up your game a couple more shows like that and your fans are going to end up being my fans. Blah, 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 blah. LA Knight says, thanks a ton for putting me in the PLE. It means a lot to me. It's only because he cut a promo, right? He wasn't even like wrestling, but whatever. Major increase to his morale. All right. Rhea Ripley says, hey, boss, I have a bit of a problem. I had a costume malfunction. Oh, do people, are the fans happy about this? I had a costume malfunction during practice today, and I'm not sure I'll be able to go on tonight unless we fix it ASAP. I'm not having her miss the show because she has to wrestle in that #1 contenders match. We can get I know a local tailor who can get it done. We have enough money. We could pay $20,000. It's fine. I'll get it sorted out for tonight. We'll pay the money and we'll have her wrestle. All right, classic booking. Fan favorites gain morale and rule breakers gain 5 popularity. All right, too good to be forgotten. Superstars don't lose popularity while injured. Feminine touch. Female matches greatly increase match quality while male matches reduce. Nah, I don't want to do that. I like this one. Holy shit. Superstars GM, another morale thing. So at least we know most of the matches that we're doing this week. Did we do the charity promo thing, by the way? We did. We completed that. Okay. Can't do that. Can't do that. We have 3 shows to do with a title match. Oh, WrestleMania will be one of them. We could still do this, to be fair. I'm not going to be able to do that. Not doing that. We did one of them. Change the role of 10 superstars. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. All right, just curious, just curious. I should probably do a better job of working towards those goals in the future. Anyway, let me pull up my notes here. So we are doing that triple threat to start the show. Where are we? Where's Rhea Ripley? Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, and Tiffany Stratton. No. So I'm gonna fix the outcome of that match. Rhea is absolutely fucking winning. I like Shawn Michaels facing LA Knight. Where's LA Knight? His popularity went down a lot. He used to be a lot more popular. That's a bummer. So Finn Balor was actually injured. I want him to blame, not really blame, but kind of come after LA Knight when he comes back. Well, let's see. Where was Finn? He wasn't in the same match. Finn got injured in a match with, where did he get injured? Was he not on a match? Or he was, with Cena and Uso. I don't really want to do Finn and Cena at Mania. I mean, we could. But I like the idea of Reed having a temporary feud with Balor. With Knight and Balor, so. I feel like that works. I don't really have any plans for any of those guys otherwise. Where's Finn? Alright, so I like that. I think I love LA Knight, but I feel like his time on SmackDown's coming to an end. Because I don't really have much more of him to do right now. I feel like he's kind of been overdone at the IC title level. We got to figure out who's facing Gunther at Mania, by the way. Tag team match. Let's do this. Oh, why am I doing triple threat? Tag team match. Extreme Rules. Let's see. Extreme Rules. Tag team match. Roman Reigns. Alright, there's that match. We were going to book that match. That's perfect. I might do Charlotte and Roxanne, honestly, in a backstage brawl tonight. I might just do that to trigger that feud. Because Roxanne wanted their match with her anyway, and technically that counts. Who else do we have, like... who won their matches? Who were the people that just won their matches at the pay-per-view? Cena, Michaels, and Punk. Brother, I might do that that might be a #1 contenders match if I've ever seen one. I feel like that's the match. And the winner faces Rollins and Mania, and I feel like we should watch that match, that triple threat. I like that a lot. I feel like Roman's going to face Solo, so that kind of occupies that. We need to figure out who's facing Gunther, though. That's also part of the problem. Priest might work. Yeah, Priest might work. We'll see. And maybe Cena and Michaels, honestly. Cena and Michaels being back in the same match is kind of cool, so. Let's have Damian call out Gunther. Like that. Because I feel like that could be a really good match for the title. Let's do the backstage brawl I was mentioning. Roxanne attacking Charlotte. Cool. So this is everyone we have free. I say we do self-promo for Cena tonight. We haven't done nearly enough advertising promos. But Punk can do an advertising promo. I think we do Punk, Cena, and Shawn Michaels next week. Honestly, I think we booked that for next week and we watch that match. The next week's episode, we'll do this. We're going to watch this match. But I think on next week's show, it's going to be Cena, Punk, and Rollins. I think he should call out Rollins, to be honest. I feel like that makes sense. And self-promo for Punk. Cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Becky Lynch will have the night off. Cool. I like that a lot. So here's our card for next week's show that we will watch on the show next week. Rhea Ripley. Oh, speaking of that match. Fixed match. Rhea Ripley. Confirm. Cool. No, not cancel. Anyway, so Rhea Ripley will win her match, facing Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton. Number 1 contenders triple threat. John Cena calls out Seth Rollins. He wants the next crack of the championship. He feels like he can beat Rollins after losing to him a few months back here on SmackDown. He wants that next shot of the championship. Damian Priest calls out Gunther for an opportunity of the Intercontinental Championship. Will Gunther have met his match? Roxanne Perez will attack Charlotte Flair in a backstage brawl. Shawn Michaels gets called out and attacked, or not attacked, but has a match with LA Knight, who has not approved of Michaels' actions as of late. And Finn Balor will return to go after LA Knight. Self-promo from CM Punk, who wants in the number 1 contenders match next week. And then in the main event, Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso will take on Solo Sikoa and Big E at long last. Looking forward to that show. Looking forward to playing that show. Looking forward to watching this match. Looking forward to a lot on the road to WrestleMania 2006. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your week/weekend, depending on when you're watching this. I'm Graham G. Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.